Have you seen these images? We should point out, first of all, that British Airways is back up running normally today out of both Heathrow and Gatwick. But look at some of the images from over the weekend. If you've ever been delayed or stranded at an airport, you can sympathize with what the people in Great Britain were going through. Long lines, people camped out, basically because they couldn't go anywhere. This was a power outage that knocked out several systems, several IT systems at British Airways. They canceled hundreds of flights Saturday, basically Sunday, and a little bit on Monday as well. A total of 75,000 passengers were stranded because their flights were canceled.
We had to try and rebook another airline. We were lucky enough to do that, so we're flying with Virgin today, but we are out of pocket for that.
They were saying that there was some kind of disruption, but it wasn't until we actually got there that we heard that our flights were cancelled.
As you take a look at shares of British Airways, it's important to point out that under EU law, they are responsible, airlines are responsible for picking up the cost of people rebooking tickets when their flights have been canceled. The total cost of this remains to be seen, in addition to the fact that a lot of people are still waiting to find out if they'll get their bags. Here's the CEO of British Airways talking this weekend about what they're facing.
We absolutely profusely apologize for that, and we absolutely are committed to provide and abide by the compensation rules that are currently in place.
And again, we don't know what the total cost will be to British Airways, but it will be hefty. One more time, guys, flights for British Airways operating normally today out of Heathrow and Gatwick. Certainly a relief for the thousands of people who fly that airline out of Great Britain and into Great Britain. Back to you.
Hey, Phil, I know the airline has said that this was not a hacker situation, but obviously people were wondering that because it was so many different systems. Any other word on that? Do we believe that?
Well, we do believe it because there's no indication. And you know, the way it works with airlines, Becky, and certainly here in the United States, and I'd have to double check what the law is over in Great Britain, but if it is suspected to be terror-related, or if it's suspecting if a hack situation is suspected with an airline system, it has to be reported to the federal government here. So they have to tell them. And that comes up quite a bit here. I'll hear people say, well, the IT system went out on this airline. They certainly were hacked by a terrorist group. No, they have to notify the federal government if that's the case.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.